Welcome, dreamers. Welcome to Fat Dreams.
Food and travel, that is.
Today, we're going to be telling you what our favorite cruise line is.
Yes, this is a big subject, and we've had a lot of discussions about this before, and
It's going to be interesting.
it's gonna be interesting. We've had great cruises, so I'm interested. But first,
we're going to make a cocktail. Because what's a good discussion about cruising without a cocktail, right? All right, so what we're going to be making is a watermelon mule. So it's like the Moscow Mule, but instead of regular vodka, we're going to be using
watermelon Ciroc, and Crystal, she came up with this, and it's great. So, what do we do first?
First, we start with, I can't even talk. First, we start with our shot.
Watermelon Ciroc.
Hope you can see that. Okay, so we're going to pour that in.
Just pour it in?
Just pour it in. We're pouring in our ginger beer.
Where'd you get these cans at? They're pretty cool.
If you hadn't asked me, I would remember. I don't remember where I got this from. Where did I get this from?
Aldi's?
I don't remember.
But it's actually very good ginger beer. So, and what's our next ingredient?
Lastly is a little bit of lime juice. Now you could just squeeze the lime in, but Ken just made some freshly squeezed lime juice, so we're just gonna pour a little bit on top. You don't have to pour it all in there.
Just a little bit of.
Just a little bit.
Kind of do your preference. We like it more a little limey.
Might as well pour it all in there.
She's going all in. I'm all in.
And then you swell it around, and then.
That smells so good.
Cheers.
It's really good. I mean, I'm telling you, it's refreshing, and it's different with the watermelon Ciroc.
It gives it an extra oomph.
Yes.
So if you like flavored stuff, and because anything goes with lime, really, watermelon and lime goes really well. So here you go,
definitely
a watermelon mule.
Definitely like the.
So I don't know if you guys do this, but we keep our sea cards as souvenirs. And it's also a good way to keep track of all the cruises that you've been on, right?
Yeah, the cruise lines and stuff, so it's good.
Yeah, so the first cruise that we went on together was a Carnival cruise.
Carnival cruise.
So tell them a little bit about the Carnival experience. Or do you
the Carnival experience or the first Carnival experience?
Just Carnival in general.
In general. Because the two ones we were on are a little different. But the first one, enjoyed it a lot. Food was good.
What's the atmosphere?
Surprisingly, on our first one, which was the Dream?
Legend.
The first one, we were probably one of the youngest people on the cruise ship. It's one of the first things that I realized. I always hear about the cruise ship, Carnival fun ship. A lot of young people, a lot of partying. This actually cruise one, this one Carnival one, it was for some reason a lot of older people that were on the ship.
But usually when you think of Carnival, you think of the fun ship. You think of party all the time. There's lots of live music. There's a lot of activities going on. There's always something to do. It's all amped up. Go. Woo, party. So if that's the kind of cruise you want, then you're going to want to take a Carnival cruise. Also, a lot of times, Carnival will be the first cruise that a person will take if they've never cruised before, because the price point is lower than some of the other cruises. So you can really get
definitely way affordable.
Economic.
The cruise. Now, we continue on just Carnival right now? Or are we going to go? Because
no.
I do have other stuff about Carnival that I'd like to say, but.
Like what?
Well, I mean, the food on Carnival, which has gotten from our first cruise on Carnival, food was decent. It was good.
It was, I would say, back in the day, Carnival was, their food was okay.
Okay.
It was good. It wasn't great, anything to write home about. It was okay.
And across the board in the dining room and the buffet, but up
But
to
now,
present, if we're talking about Carnival,
yeah.
we were on the Liberty, and I actually, them bumping up the food makes me want to book more Carnival cruises now. And we're not the biggest partiers on the ship. We're not the thing. But the food that on Carnival is, they've really buffed it up. They've got the Guy Fieri's burgers,
Which is
absolutely love.
the best, and then
is
the
it
blue iguana.
the Blue Iguana, which they have breakfast and lunch. I think they end around 2 or 3, but
If you like tacos and burritos, and
burritos
stuff
and
like
breakfast
that,
burritos. The Blue Iguana is great. And
it's
then
excellent.
I'm gonna get the barbecue place name. What was
Well, Pig and Anchor.
Pig and Anchor is what I was gonna say. The Pig and
It was-
Anchor.
That's another Guy Fieri's spot, but on the Liberty, it didn't have his technical name on the stuff, but it was his barbecue sauces.
Barbecue sauces, but anyway, the barbecue is really good. So that, and this still, what we're talking about is still under the free stuff.
Yeah,
That
all
Carnival.
of that was
I do
included
think
in
that
the
Carnival
price.
offers more free venues or free choices
For food.
than some of the other cruise lines. And like I said, now they totally have stepped up their game. And there also was, and not to ramble on, because you could say, is they had that one bowl place where we could go. Wasn't that on that ship?
A bowl?
yes.
The Mongolian
bar. And this is
Yeah.
including the couple specialty dinings.
That was on the buffet, but it was a specific section where you can make your own noodle
Mongolian
bowls.
noodle bowls, which was
Yeah.
again included, and then they had the main dining room and a couple of specialty ones. But anyway, to end up on Carnival, they definitely in the past years, because back in the Dream was probably, well, it was 12 years ago.
Legend.
Legend was 12 years ago.
Legend.
Liberty was a year ago.
The Liberty was in 2019, so that was 2.5 years ago.
So, but anyway, the food we've really stepped up, and we would definitely are going to go on a Carnival cruise again. We're looking to go on hopefully the Mardi Gras. The newest ships are coming out. So
the next one,
yeah, because I'll keep going on.
because he'll keep talking, y'all.
I know.
I don't think y'all want to stay here with us all day as he talk about these cruise lines.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the next cruise line we went on together was Royale Caribbean. Now, we have not yet gone on the mega ships. The two that we went on together were the two baby ships, which are older ships. We went on the Monarch of the Seas
And the Majesty.
and the Majesty of the Seas. Now, Carnival is good for families also, especially with the mega ships, because you have the slides and such, and a whole bunch of activities for the kids with the kids clubs. But it's a little more laid back than
The Royal Caribbean, yeah.
Carnival. Is not as amped up, but it's still nice and family friendly. So
Yeah,
we enjoyed Johnny Rockets.
that's
on
okay.
that
As in a
ship.
burger place, that's one of our favorite places. And now on Royal Caribbean, that is Guy Fieri's free. Royal Caribbean, back in that day, I think
It was like
$6.
$6.95 or something.
We're
like
actually
that.
going on the Lure of the Seas in less than 3 weeks, and I think I looked on thing, and Johnny Rockets now is $10. But still, it's all you can eat.
Yeah.
Fries, burgers, shakes. How many you want?
Well, the shakes are not included.
They're not included.
They weren't included.
Okay, it's just the
You
fries.
have to
and
pay
stuff?
extra for the shakes, but the fries and sides and such.
Oh, good. So yeah, Royal Caribbean is definitely up in our favorite things, and can't wait to try the mega ship. But the two ships, also to the staff on the Royal Caribbean and the food on the Royal Caribbean was good.
Well, the staff on Carnival was good too.
Was good too, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the food was good. Okay, so the next cruise we went on together, cruise line, was Princess.
Princess,
We went our first Princess cruise was the Caribbean Princess, and this was before they made all their ships the medallion class. This one
which
was regular because we have the key card. Now,
card.
our last Princess cruise, which we will be,
Putting
which
a video
videos
out.
will be coming
Yeah.
out in the next week or so, was Regal Princess, and it had the medallion class. But this one is a little less family friendly and it's more of a mature audience.
Yeah, and it was
On-
it was
on this
it was
cruise
good. A
line.
little more mellower. They still had stuff to do on it, but and the food, again, food on Princess.
That's
It's definitely
that's definitely what first impressed
impressed
us.
us was the
Well,
food.
aside from, I mean, they have very pretty ships,
Yeah, lovely
and they
Princess.
have great food and lots of food options. Our favorite place on both times we went was the International Cafe, which is open 24
For
hours.
and
You can go and
usually-
get little small snacks and desserts, and their coffee is right next door, which is
and-
quite delicious.
and then still it's only depending if you had the drink package or not, which we didn't on the first one, did on the second one. The coffee wasn't included on the first one for specialty coffees.
No, but they had a back then they had a coffee card
That's
that
right.
you could
That's right. That was
order.
fun.
So and the first time we cruised, we were in a Ocean View cabin,
Yep.
right behind the art gallery on deck 5 where the piazza is. So we were right around the corner from the International Cafe, the coffee place, and Vines.
Yeah.
And it was on the same floor as our dining.
Yeah, so
we had
because like I said, this one was one of the ships, one of the fewer ships we didn't have a balcony and stuff like that. But I have to admit, it was one of the nicest when you're picking things. Look at deck plans, see where you're at, what you kind of want to do, and also price point. We got a good price on that thing, and it ended up being absolutely awesome. Just leaving our cabin, going out to the International Cafe, getting back then they had beignets, so every morning that was one of my jobs. Was to get her
wanted a
beignets
beignet
and
a
coffee.
Yeah.
But everything, within that area, and then close to the elevators, which were, of course, take you upstairs to the other venues or the buffet and stuff like that.
But yeah, later on we'll do a whole video on cruise tips.
Cruise, yeah.
But
'Cause,
things
again,
changed a little bit more on our latest cruise on the Regal Princess with the medallion class. We won't talk too much.
they changed a little bit more.
We won't talk too much about that because that's coming up and you'll see. But it changes the whole
idea
thing. The
Yeah.
whole cruise game
is
is changed
it's
with the medallion.
definitely bumped up a level. And again, that's right, because
Yes.
I just cut me back because I want to talk about it. So,
Yeah,
but anyway,
we're going to talk about it later.
But Princess, that group loved it. Food was good. People were good. We actually, I'm going to cut this not too long. The staff was wonderful. We still actually met some people that we still keep in contact. The restaurant staff were just fabulous. Took care of us from the room stewards to in the dining room. And we had our two-top that, it's not cruise tips, so I keep wanting to ramble on. Anyway, had our two-top, same guy, was absolutely wonderful. So shout out to who it was?
Ricky! To recap, Princess is more of a mature crowd. There's not many kids. There's still things to do, but it's very laid back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And if you want delicious food, you're going to find delicious
delicious food on Princess.
Food on
It
Princess.
was across the board.
All right, so our
Okay.
next cruise together after
Okay.
that was our
Celebrity.
no,
No, it wasn't? Oh, that's right.
MSC cruise.
MSC.
The first time we sailed on
the
MSC.
Divina.
Now, back before COVID, as Ken will tell you, it was full of European people. The captain, or whenever the announcements was read, it was
Around 7 languages. And they all spoke. They all,
so
covering.
it was long announcements. 'Cause
Announcements,
they
and it was
literally said the
interesting.
same thing
And as we get in a little bit of MSC, I will say right off the bat, they do have, again, beautiful ships. Beautiful inside stuff. Rooms were nice.
those staircases with the crystals.
And, like the whole ships are absolutely beautiful. But on that one cruise, what was our biggest thing we didn't like? We liked everything. It was good, but I mean,
the food.
the food, which you
The
was starting.
food. Yeah. We noticed the last time we went on MSC, which you guys saw, is that the food was much improved from the first time. The first time, the only thing that we really enjoyed on that cruise was the pizza.
The pizza.
That was the only consistent thing. Even
one of the best pizzas.
Even the specialty restaurants weren't really that great.
They weren't fantastic. I'm not saying it was everything. We're not saying everything was bad and not to cruise MSC because of the food. But after Princess and other cruises we've been on, on this Divina one MSC,
the food.
So we're still on MSC because we ended up going on Divina again.
Yeah, that they saw. They
saw that video. They definitely stepped it up. Everything from eating in the main dining room was had more flavor, more spice. Also noticed they had salt and pepper on the table, which they never did in the first one.
But the food was improved. Now, for the atmosphere, they are big on families.
Yes.
Lots and lots of kids pre-COVID. Lots and lots of kids, lots of Europeans coming over because it is a European cruise line. They're known for their white party, which is outstanding.
First one was amazing.
Yes.
First one was amazing. They had us all out there.
They was teaching you dances from all around the world.
From every they had them up there saying, so this is what, like with the shuffles or one dance that we do or what I can't think of them because what your electric slide or something they do in America. They would go to Germany. This is their favorite dance. Then they would go to France. Then they would go to Russia. And they would have 4 or 5 up there and they had soap coming all over the place and lights and
it was a big to do. They really put a lot of effort into it, which was really, really fun.
And then the second cruise on Divina, it was still fun. It was exciting. It was vibrant, but they did it on the back of the ship and also too.
And it wasn't that many people, so it was a smaller affair.
Same ship. First cruise around 4,000 people. Second cruise 1,300. So I understand them kind of, but that video you saw. It was fun. Still, people were just having a blast. So,
but if that category of cruising is big on family, they have the slides. They're big on family. They're big on family. So so if you want to take the whole family on that cruise, that's great. And beautiful ships, nice and clean, friendly staff.
Yeah, they're all awesome. And also to price point on MSC.
Is great.
Is awesome.
If you want more of an economical cruise, then you want to go with Carnival and you want to go with MSC.
MSC would be, and that was a great Carnival MSC.
And MSC is good for giving upgrades.
Yes,
they're big on upgrades, so
we got them.
You can get bumped up from an inside room to a balcony,
which was on our first cruise, right?
Well,
you upgraded.
No, we upgraded to
Ocean View,
and they upgraded us to a balcony.
Ocean View to the balcony. So yes, that happened, and that was on the full ship too. So anyway, MSC loved it. We're definitely going to travel again. Want to go to the Mirabilia and all these new classes of ships, Seaside. So still, especially if they step up their food thing, MSC is in the game for sure.
All right. The next one is Norwegian Cruise Line. We went on Norwegian Sun.
Right?
And the thing you need to know about Norwegian is that they are freestyle cruising. They were the first to come up with anytime dining. They never had a set dining. You just go when you want to go or make a reservation when you want to go to dinner, and that's what these other cruise lines are trying to do now, but Norwegian was the first. And so that was a new experience for us because we were a little lost because we were used to booking a time.
We always book our time, and we are late seaters. Our favorite thing, and all our ships we go on for the most part are 8:30. We do later, especially if we go to shore, want to relax or whatever we're doing at the pool or something, come back. We don't want to rush to dinner at 5:30, which I think on our first cruise we did do 5:30, right? Or which one?
At first we were doing it early.
And it just coming back.
It was just so full.
Yeah, we've been eating or out on the excursion all day, and all of a sudden we got to rush, come back, shower, and hit our dining time feather. So my time dining is a nice option. Also,
The food was delicious.
so yes, they did. And also too, we had the drink package on the Sun.
That was our very first all-inclusive
Was it really? Okay.
cruise with alcohol included. The whole ship was open bar,
Oh, open
and
bar,
then
yeah.
if you want to pay extra, you can get the premium drinks. We didn't
Which
do that.
we
We
don't,
just
yeah.
got the regular ones. And then the specialty dining was delicious.
Yes.
The steakhouse was good.
And yeah, we enjoyed the steakhouse, and again with all time, we picked our wine, and instead of them coming to refill your glass, they just put a bottle of wine right on. Was that the one they put a bottle of wine right on our table?
No, that was Celebrity.
Oh Lord, I'm doing all these.
This one, the server they just came and just kept
automatically
refilling your drinks, and then the French restaurant was delish.
That was very good. That was really really good. Is that the one we were actually going to? One restaurant, and we changed our mind at the last minute, right? And ended up at the Fresh restaurant.
We was gonna go back to the main dining, and then was like,
let's do this.
Because we had one free specialty, and then the next day we decided we was just gonna do another specialty.
But it was good. It was
that one is good for the whole family. Now the newer ships do. They have the bumper cars, and they have all kinds of things for the whole family. So if you want to go on a cruise with the whole family, Norwegian is a good pick.
That's good.
They have all kinds of options.
They're a little more getting up into right before Princess price line. They're definitely like Carnival, MSC, and then Norwegian now price wise. Price wise,
Princess is cheaper than Norwegian.
Norwegian now, wow.
Yes, Norwegian
and she is the booker. She's the travel agent here that does all this.
They're high.
Yeah.
We love their ships.
And
we've only been on one, but we love to take others.
Oh yes, we definitely look at Norwegian. A little more pricey.
It's a nice cruise line. Okay, and then the next one after that, our final cruise line
that we've been on
together. Not the last cruise. But the cruise line was
Celebrity. Which because I was telling you
because he's bougie. So let me see. This one's yours, Kenneth.
Yeah.
We were
the concierge.
The concierge. So they give you a gold card.
Yeah.
On the concierge, but that was.
It was fun from the starting, and I gotta make the short embarkation. We got to go to different lines. Met us a thing, and just the whole thing about the concierge.
That was probably our quickest pre and post COVID, probably.
Post COVID embarkation decarb, yes. Embarkation for sure. Pre-COVID,
because there was nobody in the line. They had one specifically for the concierge class, and when we arrived, there was nobody in the line. So we literally, we had a little incident with my phone being left in the Uber, but other than that, we could have literally went straight through in a few minutes onto the ship. It was the earliest. We were on the ship by 10:30.
Earlier.
I think it was about 10:30.
Yeah, we walked up and there's the other people were heading this way, and this lady looked at our cards. I don't know, you come this way, and she escorted us to that, and then we were escorted on the ship. So it was pretty cool, and it was some package that she got together that was all inclusive.
We'll also mention this when we do cruise tips, but this one, it was a great deal. Now all of Celebrities, you get a certain package, you get the drink package and stuff included. But this one, it was a premium. It was called, I think, Go All In.
Yeah, premium beverage package.
So you got the premium beverage package. You got free gratuities. You got free Wi-Fi, and you had $300 onboard cruise.
Now, was that each?
Credit. No, that was
100.
Well, the 300 was split between the two of us.
Between the two of us, but still $300. I mean,
we everything was included. We didn't have anything to buy. We spent it on specialty dining, and then at the end, I bought myself a watch.
Because we actually couldn't spend the money.
We had this money left over. I'm like, well, we're not gonna leave any free money sitting on the table. So
and I like adding things up, and I looked at the cruise, like saying what we spent on the cruise, and if you minus the deductions, the onboard credits, and if you pay for Wi-Fi, the drink package, I think the cruise it's still. I was thinking like $300, maybe $400 for the cruise.
It was a 5-night cruise.
Yeah.
It was a little over $1,600, but
with all that included.
all that was included.
So
with
I take the
cruise,
1,600 minus the 300.
What
minus
you
the
actually
package.
paid for the cruise
was around. Didn't I figure like $400, $350, $400? That was my
Probably.
mindset to do it. But anyway,
That
celebrity.
that was our best cruise deal, and also now it was also older people on. This is an older cruise line.
Again.
This is not for kids. They don't have any slides. They don't have.
At least on this ship, they didn't. I don't know if any of the new celebrity ships do.
They don't have any slides. This is more for an older, mature group, and but we enjoyed it because we enjoy nice, relaxing cruises.
Relaxed cruises, and then again all the bars, and then again we touched base on the food on Celebrity.
Fantastic. The specialty restaurants
everywhere
were amazing. The Italian restaurant was the one where, since we had the package, he just stuck the.
That's the one that the bottle of wine.
Table.
Yeah, just.
We also enjoyed the martini bar.
Oh,
they
that was
had
the
a
best.
whole ice. The whole bar was.
The whole bar has
iced.
got a big ice thing around, that goes around where you sit at the bar and stuff like that, right out the window. And they have them on Celebrities. I mean, I don't know if they.
They have a martini bar on our Celebrity ships. I don't know if they all have the
all
ice
of them,
bar.
the ice bar, but it was.
And then we went to the La Petite Chef,
which was really cool,
really nice. If you haven't tried that experience, you'll have to try
Definitely
it.
try it once.
You
Definitely.
have to try it at least
once.
It's a wonderful experience.
They everything's projected down on your table, and they serve you food.
So you have an animated film taking place on your
table.
plate,
and
then they
so
serve
much
meals that coincide with the story. So don't do like I did and YouTube the whole experience before you go. Just take my word for it that it's wonderful. And then, then go.
That's again, that exactly, because we had actually seen. Oh wait, we'd already kind of saw it, but it was still fun. Food was good, staff was good. Very enjoyable experience. I don't know if we went on. Would we do it again? I'm not sure. I mean, it's been a while. If they changed the thing up,
it was fun. So maybe.
Yeah.
I might do it again. I think they've changed the storyline up somewhat.
That's somewhat. But Celebrity again. I'm rambling. Loved it. I mean, literally was in my top favorite cruise ship. Again, Celebrity was balcony, right?
Yeah.
Sun was balcony.
Yeah.
We do travel a lot of balconies, and that's only because she makes it work.
At first, we didn't. We did ocean view rooms, which is perfectly fine.
Which is fine. I mean, you don't spend a lot of time in there, but she seems to find ways to get us into.
But a lot of times, if you look for deals, the balconies are not much more than the ocean view.
Yeah. So that's definitely something to think
keep
about.
that in mind.
And
so
anyway, so I know again we just want to, guys, let you know about some of at least cruise lines we've been on. Not all the ships we've been on, but the cruise lines we've been on, and our ideas of what is from our favorite to ones we want to cruise all of them again. All of them. There's not one cruise line I would not do again.
Right. We've never had a bad cruise.
We've never. I mean, and also too, we're pretty. I would say we're not laid back, but it takes a lot.
I would say laid back.
Yeah, it takes a lot to say. If you have an issue,
it would have to really suck for us to not
like it, and there would have to be a real bad issue for us to be mad. I mean, because things happen, But overall, let's see, knock on wood, all our cruises, we've never gotten off going, we're upset. So all these ones are good.
So your favorite?
Our favorite.
Though.
Okay. Princess.
Why?
We just started talking about Celebrity was at the top of my list, and I always said Princess. This was it. Princess, Celebrity. To make it short, our last cruise was on the
Regal Princess.
Regal Princess. Here's Celebrity. They were like this. It went like this. The medallion class, the way they on the ship, the food was great. I keep saying the medallion class was good because all this little key card that you use. We were actually sitting on the back of the ship. You on your phone, your app, and we were playing cards. Said, "Hey, you want a pizza?" You get on your app. the medallion knows where you are anytime. We press it, wanted a pepperoni pizza. Within about 15 minutes, pizza was there. In the room, the medallion app for ordering stuff on, you can lay in bed and order. And then again, we did have a drink package from them. So, but you still don't have to have it. But, but you can just sit on the TV, order like this, click it, medallion class, know where you're at. Ordering things on by the elevator. Anyway, I'm rambling because I was so excited about the medallion class. I cannot wait to do it again. So, again, food, we said earlier on Princess was awesome. Staff was awesome. But the medallion class and how it worked with embarkation, debarkation, was that definitely why was Princesses. And I could go on and ramble on, but
he could.
And I am. And we're supposed to not because of we're putting on the new Princess videos coming out shortly. But Yes Love Princess is right now my favorite cruise line.
I agree. It was tied between Princess and Celebrity, but after experiencing Princess with the medallion, it changes everything. So therefore, it's at the top of my list right now. So Princess is the winner. That's our favorite cruise line
right now.
Stay tuned because I think I mentioned earlier
that your
Princess videos will be rolling out.
Because we have that whole cruise that she's editing, putting that
within
together.
the next week.
And it was...
we're excited to show you.
It was a great cruise.
It was a wonderful cruise. It was not long enough. It was only 4 nights.
4 nights,
I could have stayed on there for another 4 nights.
Yeah, and I'm getting pumped up now. You can talk about video because in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, less than about 3 weeks, we're going to be on the Allure of the Seas.
Our first
mega ship. So we're excited.
We're very excited.
I hope this kind of helps a little bit. I know I ramble a little bit, but all the cruise lines.
We're just very passionate about travel, specifically cruising. We love the cruise.
We love to cruise, and we'd love to do it more. Are going to do it more. But none of the ships I would not go on again. There's not one I would say I'm not going to travel, especially again.
Well, some of them we've already been on more than once.
More than once. That is true. And I will say that just because Carnival was, not one of our favorites in the very beginning, but it's one of the ships I want to go on this year. I want to go on the new Mardi Gras, and a lot has to do is because they bumped up their food.
Yeah.
And also too, one last note. Even you go on Carnival, you say you don't want the big hoopla and party and stuff like that. There's a lot of things to do that you're away from that. I mean, we were on the Liberty and we got our balcony suite in the spa area. We were still could go interact with everybody and have fun, but still we got up on the 11th deck and out of the way, and
it was nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet. So, and then she's one that because we went to she changed it 3 times, didn't you? Till we finally got to a spa deck. But anyway, it was fantastic. So
we're gonna end it here.
Yes.
We hope this has been informative to you, especially if you've never cruised before or you've only cruised on one cruise line. Maybe this has helped you out in selecting your next cruise. If you like food and travel content, cruise content, then please consider
like and subscribe.
Liking and subscribing to our channel.
Help us out, please. Because we want to do more of these, and we're very excited about cruising, and we're back to cruising. So, all right, I think we're going to end it here. And Princess is right now our favorite cruise line.
But that could change.
That could change.
There's some more cruise lines out there to explore.
Oh, yes, there's. Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
So always remember
to eat well
and travel often.
Bye.
Bye, dreamers. For this summer.
Rambling.
Pardon?
Rambling.
And we need to start all over again.
Next.
Okay, next. What are we doing left?
Next.